Well, I am live. It's so funny that every time I go live, which I haven't gone live in a very long time, I should start doing that. I miss you guys. And then suddenly people start to join in. I'm going to chat a little bit. So this is for Streamily. And Streamily is this amazing program that's the great Scott White. If you're not familiar with Scott White, you have to go check out his page, his work. He's done everything. He's like the king of voiceover. He was also in the Mighty Ducks. But he's the one that turned me on to Streamily. And Streamily is just another way to interact with the people that like your work. And I don't know who wouldn't want to interact with anyone that likes their work. It's just, it's nice knowing that what you're doing is making a difference. And we don't work in a vacuum. And so whenever we're on set and we're doing cool things like this, like that, you got this little square thing and it's pointing it at us. And what that does is that captures everything that we do and we send it out into the world, and we don't really know how it's going to be received. I know that I'm very committed to the work, and that can you guys hear me and everything? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, because I'm just talking. I'm just talking. And I very rarely. Have you seen White Dragon? I haven't seen anything on White Dragon at all. Hey, Rosie. Rose Robeck is on. My life is complete. So no, White Dragon. No, I'm kind of I'm looking forward to it as much as you guys. At this point, I'm just a fan, and so, like I was saying, you do your work and then you move on, and then you hope it's received in the spirit to which it was given. So, okay, good, Rose. Thank you very much. So White Dragon hopefully will be soon. I don't know. I heard, well, it was initially September, like last year. And then it was September. Then it was going to be, Jason's birthday. And then it was pushed back to the first quarter. I think they want everything to be right. And so, oh, wow. Thank you for showing me how to be a better man. Guys, we're on this planet to share. We're on this planet to learn. We're on this planet to make mistakes and share those mistakes. That's a big thing. Is that fan bothering? I'm going to turn that fan off. If someone can say, Kevin, be careful because I did this and this may happen, and it keeps me from making that mistake. Oh my goodness gracious. What a gift that would be. And so, White Dragon, I can't wait. Super excited. But I've seen nothing. I have no inside scoop. So right now I'm just patiently waiting and staring at the movie theaters. So yeah, Scott White, the great Scott White. And if you can, go over to his page, it's White with a Y, and say, KP sent me. And KP said, you were awesome. I'm KP. From Scotland, inspired him. Okay, gosh, they're going, yes, that's very much a gift to have a multitude of voices to guide us along the way. We're all each other's voices, and I read everything. And so anything that you guys write, I take it to heart. It means the world to me. So what we're doing here is we are doing a signing. And I'm going to sign 3. I'm going to be signing that one. That is Flashpoint Batman. That's where I played Thomas Wayne. And I have to tell you, I really enjoyed playing that guy. And this right here is from Dying is Easy. That's the poster. That's also right there. It's the same poster I have on my wall. I'm a fan as well, guys. I'm just a big old fan. And last but not least, who's that cool guy? Look at that. And so the program that Scott got me involved with is called Streamily. and you order the prints online, and then I sign them. Like right now, I'm going to sign them, and I'm going to address each person that I'm signing it. So go to my profile and click on the link, because I would like to see if that goes through, because I've got a few here to sign, and then I will sign it, and then Streamily will send it over to you, and you'll have me signing it on camera, which is pretty cool. Oh, someone just called me Michael. Which, how many of you guys, by a show of thumbs, how many of you guys, I'm just going to start waving at everybody. I never, this is the deal, I never really read the comments because, first of all, wear contacts and it's hard to see. And secondly, I have so much to say. And the last thing I want to do is, if I have something to say, go, today I'd like to talk about, goals and personal goals. Well, hello, Jim Joe 4286. And then you see them just doing this. So, Brand Mellon. I'm Batman. Okay, you know what? So, first of all, click over to the profile. Click on the Streamily. It's streamily.com/Kevin Porter, I believe. And I'll send you out a print. That'll be fun. Guys, I've got an opportunity coming up, and it was just presented to me last week. I can't really speak too much about it. It is Batman related, and it's big. It's big. And if this comes to pass, it would be the biggest Batman thing I've ever done, which is crazy. The gift that keeps giving. And people ask me a lot, how long, have I been a Batman fan? And if you look through my page, you'll see pictures of me as little baby Kevin, dressed in Batman stuff, Batman pajamas. And when I say baby, like 6 weeks old, 6 months old, 2 years old. So I guess I would blame my mother, because I wasn't 6 weeks old picking those things out. But then when I learned to read by comic books. That's where I got my vocabulary from. And so I've been a Batman fan, and I grew up with Adam West and just obsessed with the West. And then I remember when, and also Super Friends and just anything Batman related. And then when Batman '89 came out, oh my goodness gracious, I was one of the first people to go out and get the Ruby's costume, which was not cheap for me at the time. I was in school. And then I remember I called the radio station and I begged them. I worked at a restaurant. I was a doorman at a restaurant, and I told them I would give them like free wings if they can get me a pass to the premiere in Jacksonville. And they said, yes, I can, but I can't guarantee you a seat. I said, I don't care, I don't need a seat. So I went there and I sat there literally on the carpet, just watching Batman '89. Big deal. So if this opportunity comes up, I will have a huge announcement coming up. Oh, thank you so much, Aaron Greer. Aaron Greer is here. So, Aaron, somebody reached out and called me Michael. This right here is my vice. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. But I do like Mountain Dew. It's crazy. But as you look back on your career, which is still going, it's still ongoing, but then you break things up and characters and moments that mean a lot to you. Anytime that anyone has cast me in anything, just that means a lot to me. But some roles mean more than others because they have a message, they have a purpose, they have depth, and they have weight. Some roles resonate inside of you, and the role of Michael for the Watchers definitely resonated inside of me. So whenever anyone mentions that, and I get a lot, oh yeah, if you could dodge a wrench, you could dodge a ball. Hey, say I'm Batman, and I always see this. I'm Batman. They're like, no, say it like Batman, and I always do. I'm Batman. I'm Batman. You know what's funny is I was listening to my voice on City of Scars. And it was a good Batman voice, but I didn't have the maturity and the pain and the wisdom and the life lessons that I have now. And you compare City of Scars to Dying is Easy, and also my ability to just drop, and then the voice is going here, and I feel like it's hitting on a few different levels right here. And I'm not just trying to do a deep voice. I'm just it's just living right here. And I don't know, it's a place that I can go relatively easily, but I don't think that I had that depth 15 years ago or whenever it was that we shot City of Scars. If you haven't seen City of Scars, you have to go see it. It holds up. Look at Rose. Hold on. Wow. People are requesting to come on. If it were a normal live stream, I'll say, let's go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start signing some autographs. This right here, this live stream is dedicated to Streamily. Now, Streamily is it's a great service, and it connects us with the fans, or I don't know, I'll call it appreciators of the work. And so they take all of the requests, go to my profile, and click on that link in my profile, and then they send me the pictures. Now, the first picture is from Flashpoint versus Killmonger. This is one of my favorite shots, and I have to admit that I've got the poster up, and it's wonderful. And I remember when this picture was taken, and it was basically produced by the great Brian Morton. Wow. Yes, sir. Kevin Conroy. When I do my voice, or whenever I explain it, I say I'm a cross between my endeavor is between Kevin Conroy and Michael Keaton. I think Kevin Conroy is very clean with his Batman voice, and it's just this great combination of just enunciation and rasp. He's great. I think Michael Keaton is unique and an innovator, because I remember when I first saw it, I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, he's changing his voice. You don't think about that. I want you to tell your friends about me. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell your friends about me. So he's up here. He's raspy, but he's still up here. But then Kevin Conroy just took it a little deeper. And I think that where I'm a larger man than Kevin Conroy, and I've got more body cavity, so to speak. And so I would say that Bruce Wayne would be up here. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell your friends about me. Okay? Batman's right here. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell your friends about me. Michael Keaton was in between the two. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to tell your friends about me. What are you? I'm Batman. Oh my goodness gracious. Don't get me going. It's so funny because I would love, the two suits I would love to have. I would love to have the Adam West suit, and I would love to have the 89 suit. I couldn't fit into the 89 suit, but I'd put it over there in the corner, and I would stare at it. And then I'd say, hi, Bats. People would freak out. The Keaton film was specialized Burton. No, it was just there's so many great things to say about the Keaton film. So I am signing autographs right now with you guys. So you guys are helping me sign autographs. Now, how they got on this list is they went to streamily.com/Kevin Porter, or you can just go to my my link in my bio and just click on that. And I got this in the mail. Who doesn't want to get pictures of themselves in the mail? And we're all together on this, because I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that, because when I see this, I was there. I remember being there. I remember taking that picture. I remember the photographer. I remember holding the gun up going, I feel so cool right now. I feel so cool. And then it shows up on a poster. And you're like, wow, that's Batman. So I always carry Batman in my heart. Always. And I never lose sight of the fact that I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. And the ability to carry that mantle and the ability to portray Batman is such a true gift. Now, the first one is for Takayaki. This is for a gentleman by the name of Takayaki. Takayaki, I hope two things. I hope three things, Takayaki. Takayaki, first thing I hope is that you're here watching this. Second thing is I hope that I'm saying your name right. Takayaki. Takayaki. And thirdly, oh my gosh, I hope I spell it right. Because his little note here is he's a really huge fan of your short film, my short film. I remember Takayaki. Takayaki has reached out. It's fun to say, by the way, Takayaki has reached out a few times on Cameo. And I've gotten a few wonderful opportunities to communicate with him through Cameo. Cameo is so much fun. Guys, I'll put the suit on and it's a blast. It's a blast. So, and anytime anyone reaches out and says, can you do this? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And I'll get people that are dodgeball fans, or some people just say, hey, Kevin, can you give me a shout out because I'm having a bad day? And I'm like, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. I'm like springtime. Yeah, springtime. Okay, yes, sir. Oh, heck yeah, Kevin Porter would love your signature on dining. Well, then go in the profile. Yes, sir. Okay, so Takayaki wants one of those. And number one, I'm going to do it silver so it shows up there. And I'm going to say to Takayaki, but I have to double check the spelling on that. You guys keep me honest. Takeeaki. To Takeeaki. I think I nailed it. Okay, so I had a long conversation not too long ago about this. You have to know the art of signing on print. You don't want things you don't want to do. You don't want to sign across the face. You don't want to sign across the emblem. Right there. That's your moneymaker right there, the emblem. So you don't want to sign on that. So I'm going to do to Takayaki, and I'm going to say, be good. Because if you're not good, I'll be watching you. And I will come after you. Be good. And be good means a lot of things. And then, now this is the question. Do I sign it Kevin Porter? I'm going to sign it Kevin Porter. But then underneath it, I'm going to write Batman. Kevin Porter. And then I'm going to do quotes. Batman. And I'm going to draw a little bat symbol. That's kind of fun to do. A lot of people don't know that I was doing Batman 6-7 years before I was associated with Bat in the Sun. When I first moved to Los Angeles, I answered an ad, a posting, an acting gig for Batman. Is for Warner Brothers and DC Comics, looking for actors to portray Batman in live events around the world. Let that resonate. Looking for actors to portray Batman for live events around the world. Well, dang it. Pinch me, because I have just found my perfect job. So the audition was up there in Thousand Oaks in Los Angeles, and I go there, and there's a bunch of other people there, and I have an interview, and they okay, you're the right height, and you have the right look, and boom, 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 and then they had me put on the suit, and the suit they had me put on was the George Clooney suit. Incredible. And I was blessed enough to be cast, and I was doing live events. My first event, I think, was in Palm Springs. It was at a licensing show in Palm Springs. And then I just kept going. And I ended up meeting the Bat and the Sun guys at a convention that I was working for Warner Brothers in DC in their booth, the official licensed guy. And then boom, that shot me off in a different direction. And here I am signing to Takoyaki. Be good, Batman. I think the silver's nice. I think the silver shows up. Perfect. All right, Takoyaki. We are good. Okay, second one is to Rose Robeck. Oh my goodness gracious. Let me tell you about a little girl named Rose. Rose is our North Star. Rose is our tuning fork. Rose is fair. Rose is tough. If you steer off the path, Rose will bring you back. Rose is honest. Rose is just, she's a dream. She's a joy. So I've had the gift, the blessing of meeting her on a couple of occasions, and she's such a joy, and there's such this sweetness and this earnestness and this kindness inside of her. So and she has chosen that picture right there. There on that guy, huh? So this was taken right before I left LA, so it's maybe 9 months ago. And I really like that shoe. It's so funny. I wore that jacket on purpose because I've had shots from like 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago wearing that jacket. It's one of my favorite jackets. Okay. I'm going to sign this to Rose. To Rose. To Rose. Thank you for being my hero. And I'm just going to sign that Kevin Porter. And I'm going to put a little dot 24. There you go. This is to Rose. And if you ever have an opportunity to reach out to her or to meet her, she is such a pleasure. And she was... Now remember, I have to set these aside so they don't smear. Go to the page and front page and the profile. Let's see who else is talking to Rose. I am the knight. Oh man, I should have asked you guys what I should write. Oh, thank you so much, Kev. Wow. Let's see here. Next one up is Thor. What the heck? Thor is here, and Thor would like a Dying is Easy. Great poster. And as you can tell, I've got it right there. Boom. And Thor has a request. Hi, Kevin. Could you please write, I'm Batman. I can not only write it, I could say it. I'm Batman. It's fun to do without the cow. It really is. Sometimes you feel kind of weird. And I'll be at conventions, so they'll go, hey, Kevin, can you say I'm Batman? And I'll say, absolutely. You're Batman. Makes me laugh every single time. To Thor. I wonder if it's the God of Thunder. To Thor. I'm Batman. I love a good Sharpie. I'd love a good Sharpie. am Batman. Oh, this looks so good. Boom. To Thor. I'm Batman. You know what I've done in the past? And Rose will tell you this. Rose, chime in. I would say if you printed a picture, like any picture of me in any way, and you sent it with a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I gave them my manager's information, and so they would send a self-addressed stamped envelope along with the picture that they want, and then I'd go by there maybe every other Thursday, and I would pick up the envelopes, and I would go to Greco's Pizza on Ventura Boulevard, and then I would eat pizza and just sign autographs, and I'd put them back in the envelope, and I would mail them off because there was a mailbox place right next to them. That was a lot of fun. Number 3. Rose, do you remember when I did that? Sometimes when I'm talking like this, I feel like Mr. Rogers. Rose, do you remember when I did that? I remember when I did that. That was fun. KP. All right. Oh, Yasser. Hey, buddy. I didn't know you were on this list. How you doing? Oh, Yasser, give me a big old thumbs up, brother. All right. Let's see. Yasser wants a Dying is Easy. Got it right here, brother. All right. Boom. This right here was taken in, I think if you've seen Dying is Easy, you know what scene that's from. That's the scene that I'm on the Gotham City Police Department rooftop with Michael Madsen. Pretty cool. That was such a great experience. And I ended up being good friends with Michael Madsen. I've hung out with him, and he's a sweet guy. He's just a sweet, sweet gentleman. He's a sweet soul. And I'm so blessed, so blessed. It's amazing the opportunities that being Batman have given me, and they still give me. This right here is an amazing opportunity. All right, Yasser. So I am going to write something to Yasser. All right, hold on, don't go anywhere. Say it with to my autistic hero. Do you want me to write that, brother? You are a champion, Yasser. To my, I want to make sure I spelled autistic correctly. Okay. A-U-T-I-S-T-I-C. A-U-T-I-S-T-I-C. Hero. Talk about a true champion. Yes, sir. Keep inspiring. Keep inspiring. So great. So great. It's just amazing the stories that people have and the stories that they share with me. The struggles that they've overcome. And they don't view them as struggles. They view them as just these badges of honor. They're champions. Super, super, super blessed. Yes, sir? That's coming to you, brother. It says, to my autistic hero, keep inspiring. And you know what? You can take autistic out of that. You're just my hero in general. But you told me to write that, so I will. All right. Yasser, how many of these did you get, brother? All right. All right, Yasser, what do you want me to say on the next one, buddy? Oh. Is Moon Pie on here? My dear friend Moon Pie, are you on this live stream? Okay. Moon Pie, let me tell you a little bit about Moon Pie. You can look and see it right there. Moon Pie is from Jacksonville, Florida. Well, he lives in Jacksonville, Florida. And I've had the blessing to know him for 20 years and act alongside of him. I did a local Punisher project. And sometimes if you see there's some footage or some shots where I'm wearing, like, I call it the eel suit, and it's just black spandex. It's like leather with the skull. It's just great. That was something that I did with Moon Pie. All right, buddy. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to do another one to Yasser, but a different one. To my Bat brother. Yasser. Keep punching. Which is from what movie? There you go. Hey, you just keep punching, Apollo. South Carolina Superman just joined. I'm Batman. I am Batman. Guys, I'm going to do this more often because I'm honestly having a blast. I definitely need to do more live streaming. Because I miss you guys. I miss y'all, and I'm going to keep you updated on the news. I have a really good feeling about it. So keep positive thoughts in your head, because if this comes to pass, it'll be huge for all of us, because I will take you on this journey. Walker Factor Productions. Thank you so much, brother. Cosmo. Best interviews ever. Well, I need to be on your show again. I have to tell you, it's so funny because, like, he sends me clips of the time I was on the show, and I'm like, well, these are great. Just very well produced. All right, guys, thank you very much. You have a wonderful day. Get out there, make change, be happy, be blessed, because life is good. If you're watching this, life's pretty darn good. I'm drinking my Mountain Dew. I'm talking to you guys. All right. Have a blessed day. I love you guys.